hopefully this race will be just as exciting. We've had a couple of really interesting seeds, a lot of interesting timelines. Bob, especially with the loadless snipes as of late.
Oh,
very interesting story there.
I've been watching as much as I can, and Bob really, I was there that night, and just like, what was it, a minute or so? Not even?
Yeah, it was a big chunk of time. It's like a few minutes. He lost real time by like a minute, but then loadless wise, he was ahead by like 3 or something. I have the logs written down.
I just remember us talking about him with that, as we call hamster PC, and it worked for him. Let's see if it works for him again here in the top 4.
Yeah, we shall see. Reminder that for this, it is top 2 move on to the final round. So you just have to, you do still have to play well. You have to be in the top half of 4 people, which it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you got to beat 2 people, but those are 2 of the top runners in this category right now. That's a lot.
Right, what is it? Little Herdez and Ramos Jesus keeping their top 4 spots from last week. Same with Ravspect as well.
Got something to prove here. Prove why you kept this. For Bob, it's, prove why you earned this. Let's see how much of a mean seed you rolled for him this time, Geek.
Yeah, they've had some nasty seeds as of late.
I don't want to get too off topic, but I've been practicing for the next set, and I haven't gotten as nasty a seeds as these guys, even on the King of the World. So, like, I'm waiting to see what they get set up for.
Yeah, I guess my seed gen is still cursed.
You know what? I'd rather have a cursed seed gen and actually have the content.
Oh, I also would prefer that.
Oh, we've got a death in... Oh, no.
Yeah, it can happen.
It can happen, and these things can, like, troll you so hard.
I will say, we are seeing a full Pride Land start from everyone. Usually in these kinds of races, you'll see one person opt to do something like Beast's Castle or Agrabah right away. But for Warehouse Jesus, for example, he's been known to just not do Pride Lands until way later into a seed. Or way late into the shotgun route.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand both ways, especially with this being beginner. You can get a few levels and then this is just a cakewalk. But at the same point, it's a lot of checks very quickly, and you only really have to get through that first fight. And they are getting paid off for it a little bit. We see a reflect in that first room. Yet. There's still plenty of Pride Lands left to go.
Had 2 drive gauge increases, so it was really nice.
Yeah, that'd be lovely if they had a drive to go with it.
Hopefully, it's normal.
Hopefully, not 7 worlds in and they get drives.
That would be interesting. Having these guys be formless would be quite the challenge.
Well, I mean, we've already seen that they can't be reflectless, so, I mean, that... They got once more as well. Like, what more do they want? Quick runs as well. So it looks like it's going to be a... I wouldn't say dead, because, you got reflect, you got once more, but, like, not an amazing Pride Lands.
Really like the style and the mood.
Unless something's up here with Simba.
It's got a really sweet driving beat to it. This is actually
Well, there's a glide. And a money pouch.
And a money pouch. All right, well, that made it a little less bad. That money pouch brought it out of the toilet a little bit.
This is at least a respectable Pride Lands. It's okay. It's fine.
You normally hope for about 4 items out of Pride Lands, and 3's not bad, especially with one of them being a money pouch and a reflect. Like, that's not bad.
I personally gladly would sacrifice any of those porn checks for that glide. That's a nice glide to find.
Is that 2 or 3?
It'd be 2. Level 2
It'd be
glide
2.
for
Yeah, I didn't
everyone.
see if they caught 1 earlier. I was trying to kind of look around.
They do have level 3 quick run.
That's
It's pretty good for ground movement.
yeah. So we've got Rav going through Disney Castle. And Zach going into probably just get these first 4 in World That Never Was, but could quick run Roxas here.
Oh, he's not going to Roxas. He's doing this way of the chest route. So you do it backwards.
Chest, yeah.
Man, so we're seeing very different approaches to this. Oh, we have our first front page.
Oh, yeah.
So
I don't think it's a
the
huge
varying
deal
degrees.
yet.
Oh my god.
Oh, now it's a little bigger. 2 torn.
But that's in the shotgun though, and almost
That is
everyone
in the
will do
shotgun.
Agrabah.
It's not huge, but it's... And Agrabah is one of those places that people tend to go kind of early. Like, it tends to be close to one of your first shotguns. But as we say that, no one else has gone there yet.
I will say, Whereas Jesus did skip over the LOD shotgun. Just went straight here for Halloween Town. Hopefully that wasn't a misinput of
I believe
sorts.
Zach
It just
went in
happens.
for those first 3. There wasn't anything in there. So he's not going to get hurt too bad for it.
Oh wait, who's Zach? Is that Bob?
Oh, I'm just reading Zach the robot on the bottom. Yeah, that's Bob. Sorry.
No,
I'm
yeah,
like,
so,
wait, what? Yeah,
you're
Bob.
good.
Sorry.
Yeah, so the top right we have
whatever.
Bob, top left we have Little Herdez, and the bottom left we have Rapspec, and the bottom right we have Whereas Jesus. Oh my god, that load from Bob. I just looked over, that took forever. Damn.
Telling you, man, that hamster PC could just be the difference maker in this whole thing. Oh, and membership card there.
Oh, there's also an aerial dodge here in Halloween Town too. That's pretty appreciated. Especially with that level 2 glide, that's also super nice. And meanwhile, nothing in TR.
Yeah, it goes without saying, level 2 glide is just so nice. Like, the jump from level 2 to 3 is not that big, but that jump from 1 to 2 is so huge. It's so close to it.
Okay, and we see from Agrabah, there's nothing left there. Just those 2 pages, nothing up to a boo either.
Did see a fire in Disney Castle, but nothing else yet. We see Pete getting smoothed on.
Oh, aerial finish. Oh god. The forbidden ability.
And he's in that corner. Pete's just trolling him. Ugh.
Whereas Jesus is trying to do the fancy tech. Oh, he gets a jump. Okay, very friendly bounce or jump from the Jack in the Box.
Heading into OC up the top right. Yeah. Again.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if they're gonna go
That's
further.
unfortunate for Rav. So
What
Rav
happened?
is resetting the trackers, so they're losing out on all those progression points. I think they
Oh,
might have had a tech issue to
that-
start.
yeah, I had that happen to me in my qualifier. It is not fun.
Yeah, I mean, you've lost out on 3 progression points, so it's super unfortunate.
Yeah. Mine luckily happened, like, I caught it before I had any progression points, but yeah, that's rough. And they're going to be behind now. It's going to come down to the luck, and luckily for them, they did go to where 2 torn pages are.
Yeah, if they make one right guess at the beginning, they could maybe catch up.
Yeah. Especially since the other 2 have not gone into Agrabah yet. I figure they will be going into there very soon, but you do have a little bit of a leg up there. Yeah, you hate to see it, Banjo. Like, we've all had tracker issues before. You just gotta hope it doesn't come in during a big race like this. Just kind of shotgunning the worlds like you'd expect. Always say shotgun your worlds. Especially in beginners, so much can be found in these shotguns.
People have been hurt way too many times by just not shotgunning, so everyone just now is forever going to have it ingrained. Oh, that's unfortunate for Bob. The backswing just hit the other box behind him.
Oh no.
That can happen sometimes if you're not wary, or if you're not aware of it.
That box likes to be deceptive, man. It always likes to go and try to hide behind something just as you're like fixing your camera or whatever. It's so horrible.
Here we are seeing a Pooh's House shotgun here.
Hey, I like that. I mean, I like it and I don't. Knowing what we know, you wish they'd have gone to Agrabah first. Get the first 6, but I get it. You're gonna have to go through there anyways.
We have seen it in, I believe, a Master's Seed, but there was just a Wisdom form that would have been super useful just sitting in Pooh's house that neither player shotgun because they couldn't find a torn page for like 30 minutes.
Yep. And that's the catch right there. You want to hold off on that shotgun until you have that first torn page because that's 6 checks versus 3. It cuts out a cutscene. It saves a little bit of time, but same point, if there's a wisdom form, if there's something big in those first 3 checks, you're really letting them go for a while sometimes. Bob and Warehouse are just avoiding Agrabah.
Yeah, they're doing the one form of the shotgun round. So you just go counterclockwise and you do Agrabah last.
Yeah.
Ooh, we see Ramspec going into Beast Castle. Unfortunately, they're using the Goofy limit here. The Goofy limit does not count to the 100 hit count, or I think it's 100 for the fight. Because technically it's not Sora doing the hits.
That's good to know as well. I don't know the number. I know it's a decent chunk, but I also did not know that. We also see a Twilight Town push here. Getting that first little bit in. Nothing so far. Oh, explosion out of his death.
Wow, and a thunder.
Dang. And react. Okay, that's a good courtyard right there. That's a really good courtyard. Excuse me. We do see Bob heading into Agrabah, so he has his 2 torn pages.
You have a magnet, actually, from the TT shotgun. So you have magnet, explosion, thunder, combo master, negative combo. You have a lot of really good tools this seed.
Yeah. All right, I don't feel bad if the torn pages are late now. You got what you need. If you do your shotguns, you have what you need.
Okay, I just realized that is something to note. So Bob actually opted to just do the initial part of DC, but did not do the mini escort. So we might double back and do it potentially. He also could play it safe and just opt to get his 2 points in somewhere like Beast Castle instead.
Yeah, that's the thing with this, is you got to figure out where you're going to get those points. And I personally like DC for these 2 points. They're easy points, especially early, but they're not the quickest points.
We have seen a few of the other Wayfinders races for these settings where people will just do a world like people have done all Beast Castle super like early on without shotgunning anything else.
Yeah. And it's a very legitimate strat, especially if you're going into certain worlds that give you, can give you a decent amount of points, because you can get that info quick on everyone else and be able to really pull ahead. The problem becomes if the shotguns is all you need. Is that if that's where all your stuff is, everyone else has kind of got a leg up on you, and they're going to be able to get through what you did faster. Still only seeing those first 2 torn pages. Have not seen another yet.
And we are seeing... the only new content we're really seeing is just Ravspect right now. Oh, they don't push? I don't like that choice. Oh. I think they might just be trying to go for the bulk progression points to make up the lost time.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that's a very odd place to cut out of Beast Castle.
Oh, no, okay. They're just doing the shotgun. I kind of would have been okay if they just went for the Roxas quick run, just to do it.
Try and catch up, yeah.
Because they would have actually had the first hint by now.
Yeah.
Or first set of hints, rather. Okay, so we see Herdez playing it a bit safe and just opting to do the pages that you have. Honestly, it makes sense.
You can
You
get
don't know
pages on
what
pages.
is in pages. Yeah. You're seeing the HB shotgun as well. We probably could see the rest, or the HB2, maybe? Oh, actually, no. Yeah.
Yeah, we could.
Do HB2?
Could. I don't know that I would... I might push it up.
He doesn't have the
a
thunder
little bit
yet.
in there. Yeah. Like, get those first set of hallway checks for HB2 and then dip out right after that. Maybe.
I will say, this is going to be a pretty slow Bailey fight. You don't really have the greatest of tools for this. Oh, never mind, you have a Magna Burst. I missed that. Okay, never mind. You have pretty solid tools then.
It really only takes one thing to make that thing quick.
Oh wow, a drive gauge.
Wow. So you're sitting at 8 drive gauge now. Again, no drives to use with it, but...
And this Magna Burst is getting such good usage. Holy shit, like, that magic stat is insane. Yeah, 31
and he gets
magic.
Bone Fist out of it. Okay.
He does get his first set of hints. Agrabah got hinted, has a cure left in it. Meanwhile, 100 Acre just has Identity Disc and that proof that we know is guaranteed on the last page. And Halloween Town is dead. So honestly,
I mean,
like
you're gonna do the Halloween Town first visit anyways. Everyone is. It's just
he's already
as long
done
as you catch it beforehand, you're not gonna do anything. And it has the membership card in that first little bit anyway, so you needed to go there, most likely.
I'm curious, because the first set of pages are just in this room, I wonder if Whereas Jesus opts to finish the rest of the Agrabah shotgun to up to Abu for that one progression point, or you could just leave. your 2 pages go after another world. It's one really quick point.
It is one point, but at the same point, there's so many chests all the way up to Abu. You know what I mean? Like, it's let's see, 3 on the outside, 4 more in that room right before. So it's a decent amount of checks right before Abu. I don't foresee him leaving before then, but...
Okay, well, we are seeing from Bob the remainder of this Beast Castle push.
Thank you, Bob, for not leaving us hanging.
He also now has the same hints. So it's just Herdez is... Man, that's so strange. Herdez is that 2 points off. Rav actually, even after that tech error, might actually get the hints before Herdez.
That could be that. Wow. Oh, Minnie, don't be that way. Don't be throwing that stuff.
Yeah, if she ever does do the Pearl attack, you can just do the RC immediately, and that way it keeps her towards the wall. She'll stop doing that animation where she like moves away from the wall.
Right. It just eats up your time because you can't push her while that's happening. You have to go into that, and sometimes you just get unlucky and things just pop up after those iframes. Can't tell you how many times I've seen it happen.
Ooh, there is a reflect right before Beast's room.
Ooh.
So this is okay. You get a thunder reflect, 3 progression points out of this visit. You're pretty happy. Oh,
and you get a wisdom form. Ooh, it's not that hurts for Rav a little bit.
Yeah, we have to see if forms will be needed. You kind of also don't really have any good places to level them. It's also wisdom form. Wisdom form's not like the greatest form at the moment. It's okay.
That's true.
But it's still a form. Form does mean you potentially could have access to final form some point down the line if you have light and darkness. It's also still a combo tool or a combat tool.
I mean, every form matters. We've seen how many different form roulettes we've had on this.
Oh, we're seeing Rav do PR Town, or just PR at least.
I actually like that push, especially having Reflect. These skeletons go away so quickly. As Thunder as well. Like, you have all the tools. We have seen most of the world's shotguns, if not all, I think, at this point.
Yeah, the new content we haven't seen is just what's in PR at the moment.
Yes.
And as if, what is it, Bob, or Whereas Jesus opts to go to HB2.
So it's going to be interesting to see how deep some of these torn pages are, because now we're seeing it, okay, they're not in the shotguns. You're not going to get, unlucky just not going someplace early. And like we've seen both the rooms in 100 Acre Wood, so we know it's not in there either.
Man, this is quite a slow Bailey fight from Bob. I'm surprised they, I don't know if they have that Magna Burst. I feel like they should.
I feel like they should. They just may not have put it on.
Oh, no, they don't. Okay, I double checked. It was from Timeless River. So they haven't.
Oh, yeah,
there.
no, then
so
they don't.
yeah. Their only combo tool being Explosion. It's okay. Does the job.
Not horrible.
Okay, and we are seeing Rav actually opt to leave the rest of PR. They just get the shallow push. Rev will finally take his time to do the mini games. Meanwhile, we are seeing the HP2 push from Bob.
He does have Wisdom Form. He does have a few. He has tools. And like I said earlier, this push up to a certain point is fine. You're not fighting anything. You're just getting checks. So I like the push. It depends on how far he goes if I will continue to like this push.
You could honestly just kind of... Well, okay, he doesn't have the Magna Burst. You could sit there and just Reflera. And it's fine. Your magic that's pretty cracked. You're not gonna die. Beginner's on your side. Oh,
Master's.
that's okay. It's still kind of the same position. It's like not the greatest. You can use it. Just sit there, spam Thunder,
But
and it does a
If he
solid
does
job.
continue to go on, he does have core to level that up a little bit at least. Be interesting to see again what he does here.
Drive Converter Keyblade. That's nice. That's a lot of good Keyblades.
Yeah. Honestly, with that, I might continue on here because I don't know where else you go. Like, I don't know where the big push to go would be separate here.
You can maybe consider, okay, actually maybe not. I feel like a bunch of people who went to TR would opt to push and get Magna or use Magna Burst in OC. That would be an okay play. You could maybe just try to do single fire LOD if you wanted. The other play is you just do Timeless Quiver.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if it was anyone else, I could see maybe leaving and using Magna Burst, like you said, at OC or something else. But Bob doesn't have that. Like, I could even see Magna Burst in this next fight, so...
Okay, he is going to commit to this second fight.
That's also a good call.
It should be fine.
LOD with Wisdom Form is a good call there. I like that call out from the chat.
Oh wow, it's just a fire. Wow, it's a really nice fire location.
There's the one thing
doesn't
you
get
gotta
the
be
kill.
here. Oh, and he has no more. Okay.
Yeah, the Crimson Jazz is the worst enemy in that room. Everyone else you kind of don't care about. It's that Crimson Jazz that ruins everything. Alright, pretty solid corridor fight.
Especially for what he has. Like, it's not the fastest, but it's not the worst either. It's pretty effective. Actually, we have two more going through corridors right now. Well, grab the only one somewhere else. They're going through TT1.
Oh, and there is just pages.
Pages in core.
Reminder that core skip is allowed for these for this format. So we'll see if some of them opt to do it. I mean, you have Master now. Makes it pretty easy. You have a fire. You can do the traditional, the old school way of doing it. We'll see if these guys are brushed up on their core skip. I'd honestly consider it.
I'd consider it. I don't know. I'd consider it. I don't know if I'd be able to do it, but I would consider it. Especially, he's getting Master up here a couple levels.
Now, do you take the death and level it to 4?
I
Wouldn't
wouldn't.
be too long.
I don't think it's worth it right now. You have no knowledge of your drives yet, and I just don't think it's worth it right now. He is going back for this one, so...
Yeah, you are just a little bit off of level 4.
Yeah. He's actually going to go through some of the other fights here.
Oh no, he's doing it? Oh, okay, hopefully this works out. So Warehouse Jesus is opting to force final right now.
Oh!
Oh, he needs to be careful though. His drive explosion did just kill a few enemies. Yeah, you don't need to walk too far into the room. Just take like a couple steps and you're solid. So he realized that. Hopefully Aladdin doesn't magically kill that last silver rock. Because you see him in the top right corner just going after that guy.
Hey, stop it! Stop it! This is a big time commitment from Warehouse. And it could be make or break.
He is picking a pretty fast room to do it. It is, I believe, the fastest room to horse final in.
Yes, it is the fastest that I've seen, I think. He also doesn't have light and darkness, which is needed to be pointed out. So he is truly forcing it, and we saw, if you were watching the Masters, Sonic get kind of screwed by doing this. Because it took him a long time. Meantime, we've got one more in core. If we've got another chance at a core skip here.
Okay, Herdez does not opt to do it.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Interesting choice that Rav actually opted to do the station fight. Just to get that out of the way.
I mean, yeah, I think he's just going to go all the way through TT1. Like, might as well.
I mean, you do have that negative combo Magna Burst. It's okay. Oh wait, no, actually you don't have Magna Burst. Never mind, you have Explosion. Negative combo Explosion is still fine. You put that on. I think they have the negative combo. I'm looking at the tracker and they're missing quite a few shotguns. They're missing the DC shotgun, SP shotgun. That's the commitments you choose definitely can be a little interesting. There's a lot of freedom.
No, Rav did do the DC.
Oh right, the tracker.
That's when his that's when
mind.
her tracker came on. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I don't know if they. Do you remember if they did SP? It's the only one I'm blinking on.
I don't think they have. Because I know they didn't do SP before their tracker messed up. And I don't think I've seen them go into SP. But
well, we'll see what they opt to do.
If they did do SP, they did not go up into the, long fight. They did those first couple checks and left. All right,
Okay,
so we know
nothing
the magnet
from that.
We know the magnet is at least Spooky Cave locked.
You mean that identity disc?
Identity, excuse me.
I've cursed.
Oh
Herdez.
no!
Everyone has me to blame for this.
How dare you say that it's a bad time?
Oh, it's awful. You can get a 49. But I've ruined everyone by telling people, hey, you can hold down in that minigame and you fall faster. Oh, an XP boost on Final 2. That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
Right, I wonder if
I don't know if
Jesus
it's
does
worth
get to
the
5.
amount of time they spent on the Force, though.
It's still an okay tool. I mean, you could use it and go into like the Wonderful Was or something, do the boss rush, and you're solid. You could also maybe just form or XP grind with Final Form in SP. Is now a thing. I will say their stats are very interesting. Level 19 with 14 strength and 33 magic.
Yes, that's I had a seed earlier today where I was kind of like that. I'm like, okay, I just will use all magic then. you find a shock charm and one more thunder, and you're just Zeus. Oh no,
Oh,
Bob!
that's funny. That is a natural anti-form. That is a natural anti-form because of all the form usage. Something to note is that Bob actually did get their next set of hints off of that station fight. They had revealed Drives has a fire, cure, ice cream, and Sword of the Ancestor. Hollow Bastion actually is dead now. It only has a Stitch and Thunder remaining. And I believe what also was revealed was SP. So just a Genie. So honestly, that's pretty okay set of reveals. You don't have to worry about Drives anymore. So that's really good for Bob specifically because Bob doesn't have many forms. Okay, true, yes. For now, you don't have to completely worry about it. You should still work on them. But you don't have to like immediately think, okay, I need a form grind for that.
Yeah, there are 2 world unlocks on Drives.
But there's no way.
There's no. I was like, how many times have we seen this in Throne Room? Let's be real.
There's
Although
no
Throne
way.
Room you can skip.
This isn't Masters.
Yeah,
if this is Masters,
that's
I'd be afraid. They also don't have to do the rest of HP. That is honestly really, really nice.
Yes.
You don't have to do the coin flip of do you push Demix onward or do you do core. You can just avoid all that.
And most people are going to do those first couple core checks before they even go down towards Demix, so you're fine on that, especially if you don't have the hint. You're most likely going to be right. If that Torn page is a little deeper in core, you might have a little trouble, but...
And yeah, so we could already see Bob is just trying to figure out where they want to go. Okay.
Push. Interesting. I mean, I don't hate it.
If this is just a shotgun, that's fine. If this is a Roxas push, I'm a really big fan.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you push Roxas here.
Your stats are amazing. Your magic stats
yeah, you got 36 magic, 20 strength. Like, you've got double reflect. You've got Thunder boost. Yeah, you can easily just run through.
Always
Roxas.
going for it. Okay, heck
you don't. Yeah. Oh yeah. This shouldn't even be a quick run. This should be a regular fight.
All right, I have full faith in Bob. Impress me, Bob. Oh, never mind. Okay, he's just swinging. Yeah, this makes things a little spooky. Seems like Bob is just gonna go out swinging. Might not know the full strats for the fight.
Thunder. Oh. Alright.
Alright. So yeah, there are multiple ways to do this fight. One of the strats that's sort of easy to learn as well is you do a Thunder Explosion loop on Roxas. But maybe Bob doesn't know that. You have literally the tools for it. The only... Oh my god, you're such low HP!
Okay, got a potion off. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna go bad.
You need to. Oh my god, almost Mr. Reflect.
Oh, Bob. He has the tools he needs. I just don't think he quite knows it.
I wonder if he opts to go for the quick run.
He might.
Realizes I gave it my one attempt. I want to just get my points and my progression.
I mean. But this is Kingdom Hearts Rando. You're supposed to smash your head against the wall until you get it, right? I mean, that's what I was taught.
Okay, he's just gonna go for the quick run. Yeah, I respect it at this point. It's definitely sort of like a mix of tournament nerves, and also I don't want to lose more time. Because we have seen a lot of races where people will, and seeds, where people will just commit to the same thing over and over, trying to brute force it the way they want it. They will just outright lose a race because of it.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm talking about, smash your head against the wall, right? No, yeah. This is the smart play from Bob. 100%.
Doing the slow quick run, though.
That's the only catch is his strength is way under the floor. So this is level 1 quick run. Like, it's going to take 2 minutes.
Yeah, but a reminder for those who do not know, if you actually quick run Roxas from his right side, so the opposite side of where Bob is currently facing, it is actually a little bit faster. The way the keys swing just hit a little bit more often. So this is a slower quick run than if you were to go on the other side. So he is losing a tiny bit of time. In the grand scheme of things, it might not mean too much. We'll see. This is actually an interesting call if you want to look at the bottom right from Warehouse Cheeses. He's doing core. He has that page already. It was just there in the shop.
He has,
but he
well,
made
yeah,
it to
and
the
he
first
has
fight.
the points too. He knows there's nothing else here.
I wonder if he did the first fight just for the progression points, and is just gonna leave after this. No, he's pushing.
He's pushing, yeah.
So, clarify. The only things left here is Battlefields of War, Thunder, and Stitch, and the Battlefields of War is not in this room. I believe it's on Dancers.
It's Dancers. It's either Dancers or one of those two chests right after Dancers. I don't remember.
Yeah, so unless this is an interesting decision to just push after this, knowing that the world is essentially at the moment dead. Like, you don't even know if OC2 is needed. Usually in normal item placement seeds, it's rarely ever seen.
Yeah. I don't agree with this play. I'm kind of like, you have the torn page, you know there's nothing else here. Especially with how quick these seeds have been going, you really need to get your torn page, and if you know it's the only one there, get out.
Right. Okay, well, for Bob in the top right, he found a Blizzard and a Valor form. So it's okay. Again, another form, if we do need that ice cream or Sword of the Ancestor, that's really nice to know.
Another glide.
Ooh, careful Warehouse Cheeses. You gotta MP manage.
We are also seeing our first Barbosa fight, I believe, from Rav.
Ah, throws that in Ether. Yeah, I didn't believe he would get the kill. So plays it safe. Oh, is this a little spooky for Warehouse Cheeses? Yeah, you gotta make sure you have proper MP management when you're playing in core.
Jump, jump, jump.
You can't just jump in Magna, you gotta watch your MP. Yeah, unfortunate
there
death.
it is. And though the problem is, that set of core fights, a lot of those are immune to magical damage. Like, they'll get sucked into the magnet, but it's a lot more of physical damage that is needed in this fight.
Oh, this is I like this choice. It's very very non-standard, very anti. We're seeing such a bad RNG. I blame his party members for that.
Yeah.
So he's trying to go for the reflect pseudo loop, but is messing it up because he's adding RV, and you don't want to do any attacks after you magnet. You just want to magnet, let them naturally jump out, and then just reflect when they come charging at you. By introducing more attacks such as a thunder after it, then you run the risk of them just running rampant and not being able to be looped. He does get the kill though, so he's fine. Gets 1 progression point off of it. It's gonna go on to Scar. Scar offers 2 points only, so you're still gonna be a little shy off your next hint. Alright. Meanwhile, for Warehouse Cheeses, let's see if he actually learns his lesson. Yep. Okay, yep, he threw it with Ether. That's all I wanted to see out of him.
Oh! Those arrow. Oh, those things are mean. If those arrow, I don't even know what they're called. If they get their... Thank you. If they get that off, it's so much damage, even on beginner. Gets through them.
Okay, now he just needs to make sure he magnets this, and he's good. Okay. Now he does get his next set of hints, I believe. So what is it? It was Disney Castle is revealed. It just has a reflect and it's a done. Then TT is revealed as well. Has the limit form, thunder, blizzard, and second chance. So it's dead.
Okay. So it's looking very much like this is maybe an LOD or maybe a late game, later World That Never Was. Getting closer and closer to that. Oh my gosh, is it gonna be past Throne Room and you need Sword of the Ancestor?
I
would roll that geek.
These guys have not felt that pain yet.
No. No. Speaking of LOD, we've got 2 pushing through LOD right now.
Man, that's actually crazy that like I'm looking at their progression points, they're at the same. Again, Ravspect, if Ravspect was properly tracking, he would have had 3 extra points by now.
I think if you go back into like auto tracking after you've messed it up, when you go back into another world or something, it will fix that. I think. It depends on exactly what happened.
I don't think that is the case. The tracker needs to specifically be set to start auto tracking to actually like keep track of those points.
Okay. Like I said, I wasn't 100% on that. I haven't had exactly what they had happen to him, so I don't know 100%. I do see Valor form leveling in.
I will say I never coded that functionality. I don't know if DA made it. So
yeah,
DA made it.
I'm not that person. I'm the runner that just hits buttons and hopes things work. All right, we do have Warehouse going into the Roxas fight here.
Oh, does he know how to do this fight? Kind of. Nah, he doesn't.
Just reflect that.
Yeah, so to clarify, the strat you do for the Thunder Explosion loop on Roxas is you want to do a whiff attack, like a standing attack that just whiffs completely. And then you want to do a Thunder as your second part of the combo, because it still combos into. Then you do a Reflect Finisher, because Roxas will retaliate by that point. And then you go for an explosion to break him out, so that he gets stunned out of that armor. Oh my god, he's so close! No!
Okay,
He was so
that's
close.
actually good. That's actually good. He gets his ether off. He should get through this in the next one. Yeah, there it is.
Alright, so he didn't die, he didn't quick run. He will save a bunch of time for Bob. God, I'm looking at that loadless. It's already creeping to like a 2-minute difference.
Holy... That's what all these runners have to fear, is Bob's hamster computer. The loadless time saves him so much. I mean, not really, but it does.
And I did just realize they have Master, they have Air Dodge, or they have Air Dodge 3 now. They have level 8 Drive. That's the freest. It's the freest Shiny skip I've ever seen.
The
They
only
should be solid.
Yeah, the only big thing on them, even slightly hurting it, is they only have high jump 1. It's not like a huge issue, but for that initial jump, it's a little funky. And I don't know how many drive recoveries they have.
They might have picked like maybe one up naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both commit to it. So they get to get a little handbrake, get to relax for a little while. Oh, is Warehouse Jesus committing to this?
I think he is.
This is the menu of I'm thinking about doing Zigbar right now. Wow, that's so many good tools.
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing
the
this.
only
I
real
like
tool
it.
that we've seen that he needed that might want is Hori Slash, which they've already seen in LOD. They just saw, so.
And something to know is that Warehouse Jesus is just 2 points off of his next hint.
Oh, so if
Defeating
he gets
Zigbar
it
gives
here.
you 3 points. So it's pretty solid. Pretty solid points.
Bob also in LOD, so the only one doing something different right now is Warehouse.
Yeah. He also does have Final Form, so that does make this Zigbar
Oh
fight
yeah,
a little easier.
that's true. Yeah, that makes it pretty easy. Is he the only one that is forced final? I believe so. I'm getting it set up here. Letting it room transition.
Alright, he's playing it super safe, actually. The one cost of playing it safe is that you just you have one potential lesson breakout. Because after a certain amount of times, when Xigbar breaks out, he will just naturally break out of the room, and then he will just go into DM phase, depending on where his MP or his health is at.
Lose final form here.
So we can get action
He's
loop.
gonna get DM'd here.
So there should be action loop, actually. Okay, yeah, he's in the loop. He's got it.
Yeah, he's got loop. He's good. Yeah.
Just needs to make sure he reacts properly to wherever Xigbar teleports.
Finishes that. Rav coming up on the skip. We'll see if they go for it. And they are going for it.
Right, very
There
clean
it
from
is.
Warehouse Jesus. Does get 2 more worlds hinted. They actually get a Port Royal hinted. Port Royal does have a page, so that page is somewhere where you need Skull and Crossbones. I believe they also got LOD hinted. LOD just has a picture. Wow.
Oh no!
That's an insane hint for him.
Well, Rav getting over there, so they're gonna do this and probably leave.
I wonder if this picture's here. Is it just in throne room?
I'm watching every pop-up. Just is it gonna be here? We know we don't need picture, but it's not.
Ow.
Oh, they're gonna go ahead and fight Sean Yu. It looks like.
I think even
No,
if you
no.
knew you got pictured, I feel like you just do it anyway. Because for the progression points.
Yeah. Warehouse has a kind of a giant leg up on all the other runners here, knowing it's just a picture left in there, and you know that TT is completely dead unless you need limit form. Wow.
I will say that would be funny if the picture is just not here and it's in the store right here.
Oh
I'd
my
be down
God.
for that. That'd be funny. You don't need it. You don't need either of those things.
No, you don't need it. I mean,
Wait, no
again,
way.
the only way you could need it is if you need limit to get to 7 to get, like, Sword of the Ancestor. No, you couldn't even
Okay.
do that. No, there's no way. Yeah. I'm sitting here unlogicking myself.
Yeah. Thankfully, it is, none of that needs to be done. But yeah, it's a interesting location for that. So, when they eventually get the next 2 points, what is it? Rab will get it from the Cerberus fight here. They'll realize, oh, I just did all of LOD for
All that for
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
We'll say Rab is really doing well at making up this time that they lost from their tracker going down. They pretty well just caught up completely.
Oh, this is an interesting choice. So Herdez is actually opting to go to TT, even though they know it's dead. And maybe they think that limit is required. Now,
That's
unfortunately,
fun.
they will find out right after this TT2 fight that they don't need it at all. But maybe it is vanilla limit. That would be nice.
Say limit here. Yeah, there's nothing you need from. I'm trying to talk myself into a world where you needed to do this, but there's really not.
Come on, give them
Other than
vanilla
the
limit.
progression.
Yes, it's vanilla. That's kind of sick. Now they know they're done with LOD. They can maybe even push STT if they wanted.
Yeah, they're gonna push
PR.
Port Royal for that
Yep.
for that torn page. I like that move. You're missing only one torn page, and you've already pushed through Throne Room. You know that it's not an LOD. Yeah, I like that move.
So yeah, honestly, everyone who's pushing OC, I like it. It's a good solid play. It's a good choice.
At this point, really the only places it can be are OC levels and OC levels, STT, and World That Never Was.
yeah, there's currently 6 worlds unhinted. So it's a combination of levels, STT, OC, the World Never Was, and Beast Castle. Beast Castle is
Beast Castle. I didn't
technically
see Beast Castle.
possible. I hope it's not Beast Castle. We've seen enough of Zeldin. We've seen enough.
Oh my gosh. That would be an interesting one. We haven't seen that in in our Wayfinder division.
We actually
we
have.
seen
We did see Zeldin in the relegation phase, or top 8. I forget which one. It's been so long. I've had so many things, so much rando going on.
that must have been
one
one I watched part of and didn't get to catch that. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to look through this tracker and see if we've seen Beast Claw yet at all, though, so it doesn't look like it.
Oh man, I'm staring at the progression points, and Warehouse Jesus is about to get his 11th and 10th world reveals. So he's at 5 of 8 points. You get 1 point from this barrel encounter up here on this boat, and then you get 2 points from Barbosa. So that'll be really solid. Hopefully his skill and crossbones gets hinted. Otherwise, if you're looking at a blind choice, I think maybe you just consider the rest of the One Never Was for bulk progression points. You're already super far in it as well.
Yeah, he's far into it. I wouldn't hate the STT push either. It's a tough call there.
Man,
The
so
thing with
far,
STT,
though,
it's slow,
Beast Claw.
but yeah, like
it's okay. I think
yeah, with
you just have a
loadless-
fire, right?
yeah, with loadless, it's faster. I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting
It's
to see
a
what gets
gamble.
revealed.
It's the gamble play. So far, this OC has not really given much. You just have a Beast Claw, which is okay. Really depends what gets hinted. Alright, I'm actually curious to see what our next 2 world reveals are from Warehouse Jesus. Alright. The One Never Was is dead, and there's it's all skill and crossbones on levels.
Oh no!
So that's kind of both annoying, but you're kind of okay with that.
You're okay with that, but we
A little okay.
still- Now he said no. You can see it in his eyes. Where do I go from here? What do I do?
I think you have to level. I
You
legitimately
have to
think
level, but like, where are you going?
he's not
going
gonna go
to
for
OC.
it.
Like the chat's saying OC, and granted, I know more than they do, and we know OC up to Pete is basically dead. I think Rav has not found anything. If I can see right. Nope, they found a couple things.
Yeah, a
I'm
magnet.
looking for just a magnet.
Rav
Okay,
has
so yeah,
magnets and Beast Claw, so it's okay.
it's okay. It's okay.
I feel like you should have leveled. I feel like you should level. Get the guaranteed skill and crossbones. You would, if you're
Yeah.
leveling as well, you get progression points off of level 40. That fits there. I think also the mindset maybe is you can maybe get some passive XP before you go on a grind.
I think the thought is you don't know where that last torn page is, so let me just level as I'm looking for that. Let me just go where
Unfortunately, you're not going
I
to
don't
get too
know.
many levels from doing first visits anymore. You might be lucky
You're
to
not,
get
but
one
at the same
level.
point, you're getting some checks. You know what I mean? You're eliminating places. And like, you know that leveling and getting skill and crossbones is only going to get you one torn page. So, in my mind, you might as well level, even if it's minuscule amounts, while going through places you don't know. Because he is, what, level 35? So, we got about 15 levels left.
Ooh, okay, we're seeing the final force from Bob. They did get light and dark, actually, from the lock in OC.
Massive time save there. I'm forcing final. Although we know that final is dead. Or forms are dead. At least.
Oh, is Bob gonna level? Bob is in SP now.
It's gonna be rough getting into the.
Yeah, I'm looking at her Dez's tracker, and they're at 6 of 8 progression points, so they're 2 points off, so they don't quite have that hint yet for Skull and Crossbones. Same thing with Bob. Bob is 4 points off. Rav is currently gonna push Rocks. Oh, they're forcing final. Okay. They're also at 4 of 8 points. This is a lot of small, tough choices to make.
So we see Warehouse Jesus is doing the with little OC mini game. Just kind of. Rav going ahead into doing Roxas. I like that. But they don't know that World That Never Was is dead.
Oh, okay, this is a little spooky of a way to do this fight.
I like the Moxie though.
Yeah, they do get DM'd. If they didn't get clipped there, they would have probably been fine. Okay, they get the explosion. Wow. I
Nice.
wasn't sure if they had the confidence to do it. Okay, I missed that. There's actually an XP boost in OC, so that's double XP boost for Warehouse Jesus. The one from Final 2 and the one from here in OC.
That is probably why Bob over there is leveling in SP. He's got that, and he doesn't. You have no clue what's on levels, or he doesn't yet.
Yeah, he will get 1 point here from the level 40. It's every, or was it, level 30 and 40 give 1 point. Level 50 gives 2 progression points. Oh, it's on level 41. Wow. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
So they don't know
could wet
if
these
the rest of levels is dead. So they're still going to keep grinding. But in theory, if they knew, they could have just stopped there. So Warehouse Jesus has 6 levels to climb. Same with everyone else. That is double XP boost, or yeah, actually that's double XP boost for Rav now. Rav's only at level 28, so they got 13 levels to gain.
Which you could easily get in if you double XP boost through there.
Alright, so her Dez now is actually going to keep pushing through OC. They will get that second XP boost. Actually, no, that'll be their first XP boost. They have not leveled final. Or they don't even have final either.
Yeah. Have we seen? I'm looking through his tracker. We have not seen Battlefields of War yet. So if this is on OC2,
so Battlefields of War is past Dancers in Hollow Bastion.
Oh, that doesn't look like the Battlefields of War on his tracker. It looks like a Cure or something. So tiny. It's got a green look on my screen. Maybe it's just my screen.
Right, so Jesus is pushing through Hydra. Again, playing it safe, going after the world. that you've already pushed super far in. You'll get 2 points out of this. But then after this, where do you go? I feel like you have to level at this point.
He has to level. He has double XP boost now. I think now's the time to level and just get it. You get skill and crossbones. You go get that torn page. And that gives you, by doing that, most likely you will get your last hint and you'll be able to piece together where you need to go.
Roundhouse Jesus is playing this a little bit rough. Staying in Master makes this fight a little bit tougher, mostly just because Master doesn't really have the greatest combat tools and the Thunder doesn't lock on to targets in the air. You can land on that head? Okay. I did not know that. Oh, this is unfortunate for Rav. Rav got DM'd. Yeah, they're in the DM loop now. They gotta be careful.
Those blue lasers are mean. Okay, they're not as bad. Ooh, they went into Valor on accident, I think. Yeah. I think they were trying to break him there, but it didn't quite happen.
Oh my god, where else? Jesus, just level! Just go level! Oh, I just wish he leveled. So he is doing the Darkthorn fight. The Darkthorn fight is worth 2 progression points, so it's okay. It's also a pretty fast fight with the tools they have. Ooh. So where Jesus misses the Sacred Tech, which is you just walk backwards, and Darkthorn always will go into the ground immediately instead of going to the window. If you do nothing or walk forward, he'll always go to the window.
That is another good point by the chat there. If he just walks back into Beast Castle, you can get 2 points from just talking to Beasts, I believe they're saying.
You do not.
When you meet
you actually
again? No?
You have to do that first fight, and you only get 1 progression point.
Fight.
So it's okay. It is a free point, all things considered. But no, talking to Beast does not just give you. I wouldn't allow that. That's that. It's too free.
Say, this is geek. That's too easy. So
Okay,
this is
Rav is close.
No, he's just gonna go to the world that never was. And
He walked! Oh my god, Rav got it finally. Dang, that took him quite a bit of time. So they finally get their 11th and 10th hit. Okay, Warehouse Jesus is finally going to level. Oh, he has so much damage he needs to take.
yeah. Okay. These things can knock it off you, but
Yeah, this damage is way better.
there it is.
So is it level 37? Needs 4 more levels. So he should get it, actually. Oh, he aerial recovered. Yeah, aerial recovering when a berserker is right next to you is definitely super spooky, especially on crit. You can just die from that.
Yes. There are a lot of things that we're seeing here that when you go up to Masters and you go into crit, like... Oof,
There he goes, he got it.
And there it is, yep. So he's gonna leave now.
He also does get his next set of hints. So Beast Castle got revealed, it just has a magnet, and it's done. And then I believe...
done.
Yeah. So the last page is
in
either
STT.
STT or Port or Pride Lands.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, was it Bob in the top right? This one page is on GR2. Super unfortunate.
Oh, God. No, we've got... Our screen is showing Warehouse Jesus' mag as big.
I'm sorry?
I think we've just got Warehouse Jesus big, and you may have... We've got all three on the right.
Never fixed that. It's my apologies.
There we go.
For some reason, I have multiple views of this, and I was looking at the wrong one. Apologies for that. Thank you
No,
all.
you're good. There's a lot of admin stuff you gotta do. Trust me. Killing it.
Alright, so we are seeing the STT push from Rav. They're doing as
like that play.
it's a 1 out of 4 push for them, so I think it's a little bit fair. And I will say, Warehouse Jesus definitely is in like the best position. They have the most info right now. They're taking less 50-50s, or they're taking less bad choices. It's a little hard to really say, but they're playing super well, I think, for the info they've done and what they pushed. Oh, come on, just give him the page. Just give him the page.
Come on, no.
You know it's
Give us
not
the
in
content.
data, but that's just really mean. Thank you.
There it is.
Alright,
I will say
where
that
does
is one of
Bob
those fights
go?
I've been working on. 'Cause that's a rough fight if it starts to go even a little bad.
Okay, so we have Bob actually pushing into Beast Castle 2. Meanwhile, for Ravspect still going. Herdez is actually gonna try to XP grind here.
Huh. Oh, excuse me. It'll take a little bit to get down there.
This is a little unfortunate for Jesus at the moment. So there's multiple ways you can approach this. So when you clear this medallion, when you get through, what is it, GR2, you'll have 5 of 9 progression points. Do you go, like, whichever world you go to, you will not
There's
get
the torn
that
pages.
Oh my god, wow, it's just right there. So yeah, for Warehouse Jesus, you're not going to figure out which world has it until it's too late.
Yeah.
Or until you, like, spend, like, an extra, like, bit longer pushing into a world. So we'll see what each racer offers to do. Oh, this is Rav's first time going to SP, that's funny. They're going here with the sole purpose of XP grinding.
Yep.
You can literally see they're just avoiding every chest, gonna go straight for counter. Oh, wrong way.
I was like, wait, why are you going up there? It's such mental habits. You run your route and you just continue going in, and then all of a sudden when it gets changed, you're like, oh wait, why am I doing this? So Warehouse is about to get his second to last page, his Port Royal page. And Rav is on their way to getting Skill and Crossbones. They are a page ahead of everyone.
Ooh, this is unfortunate for Jesus. Yeah, I won't get those thunders in because he wasn't managing his MP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This fight can get really hairy if you get off of your MP just a little bit. You have to thunder him. Illusions don't work. No. He doesn't realize that.
Ah, you pick up 2 coins. Okay, should be okay now.
Okay.
Oh, I just
Rav is
realized
deciding
Rav-
not to XP boost.
Yeah, he's just doing this, so spending
I
about
don't
half
think
as much
he's gonna-
time.
I don't think he's gonna get.
He should get it, it just will take twice as long to get it. Maybe, like, not twice as long, because you still have to take the time to get down to low health. Yeah, it's already at level 39, level 40 now.
Yeah, then he'll get it.
So we will get it. Alright, so where does Warehouse Jesus opt to go? You're at a 50-50. You go STT,
pick right
you
now.
go Pride Lands. Ah, he's going Pride Lands,
He's
okay.
going. He picked wrong.
Now again, this was only 3 progression points, so if he guesses wrong, if he's guessing wrong, so we'll get 3 points. He still won't know what the next world is. So he can either push Hyenas 2, he'll get 1 point and then realize, oh, it's STT, I'll go STT. Or he just goes STT right away. So he will get the hint, but he is losing like 4 or 5 minutes. Oh, we've seen Bob actually in Agrabah. Wait, really? Agrabah?
Yeah, I'm like, that's
Huh?
that's an interesting choice here.
I
I have no reasoning for this logic.
I feel like this might be a mistake. Like Bob might have realized, oh shit, I shouldn't be here. So now you're just stuck here. If he leaves, then that's probably what he's going through.
Yeah.
But damn, that's a mistake you don't want to make. Especially it's Agrabah. Like it's like that minigame specifically is just not fun to get out of. You have to commit to it.
Yeah, he's just leaving. He messed up.
Come on, Bob. It's STT or Pride Lens. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
We went to the correct world.
Where am I going?
Oh, correct world. For the
That is a lot to go through, though. You know these are all very good runners, and you're trying to like mentally prepare. Where am I going next? What am I doing next? And then you just mistakes happen. These runners have to keep a lot in their heads. Okay.
Ooh,
warehouse. What?
What? I'm so
What?
confused. What are these people doing? Oh, is he? Oh,
What?
okay. This is a little fair. He's coming here for the one progression. Just the one.
Oh,
and he got
okay,
it.
okay. And now he knows STT is
That's
the play.
fine.
Okay,
Yeah, I think that's a fine choice.
that makes sense.
It was just a little odd looking at first. But, yeah. Wow, STT has final as well. That's a very funny STT. I like it.
Yeah.
Alright, so that means Warehouse Jesus is basically in go mode now. Just has to get the page, go through all of 100. They have not done a single 100-acre mini, actually. So let's
have
see
they
if
not?
that matters. Yeah. A lot of our other racers have done at least
I was
2 of the
gonna say,
mini games.
Rav is right on their heels too. And Bob has like a 10-minute loadless time difference to, that everyone has to beat.
Yeah, it's creeping on about 3 minutes. It's getting there to some people. Oh, no, actually, depending on who you look at.
Yeah, it
it's
depends on
getting
who you
there.
look at.
Like, if you look at the difference between Bob and Warehouse Jesus, that's almost 3 minutes. Man, I will say, again, if Ravspec didn't have that tech issue, they would have had this 13th and 14th hint by now.
The thing is, they don't even need it. They guessed right on the STT, so.
Yeah. So actually, Ravspec might be able to snipe this out.
That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Although this torn page for Warehouse is very early.
Yeah, it's right before Twilight Dawn. Or not even, it's like the second chest, I think.
Yeah. Trying to get the freeze off. Oh. Being a jerk. Oh my goodness.
He's wait, what? Oh,
He just
Rav
won't
doesn't
get a-
realize he has all the coins, I think.
No, I think he was trying to get a freeze off so that they wouldn't hit him while he was dropping
Right.
all the coins in there. And it just was not connecting.
Grim Reaper cheats.
Oh yeah. Grim Reaper is, like I said, I've said it like twice. This is a horrible fight. Just get up here. Oh, you gotta jump in. You gotta jump in now. The duck almost died there.
Okay, we are seeing hyenas from Bob. So man, I just realized Bob is 5 points off. They're gonna be 4 points after this. So they're gonna do.
They're
Ground
taking
Shaker
the
for
guess
3?
that it's
Oh
two.
no. Yeah, so
They
Ground Shaker is
50-50
3
wrong.
points. They'll be. Oh no, they will get it. Never mind. I can't math.
Rav is getting their last page now, and you're right. It's not the worst fight, but it is very.
Alright, for Herdez now, where do you go? You're that 1 point off. Herdez's Pride Lands.
Oh my gosh.
Now, you
Okay,
will
so-
get the hints off of Hyena's 1, but this is now a super close race. Like,
For third and fourth, it is for sure. Super close to the first and second as well. Like The catch is Rav has done 2 of the mini games, where Warehouse has not.
If you want to take a peek at their load lists, they're basically the same. So Rav is just ahead of Warehouse Jesus flat out. I think, so I'm looking at, okay, so Herdez has done balloons, so they just have to do Spooky and then do Starry Hill. So they are leaving, going straight to SDT. So I think it actually might be a race now between Herdez and Warehouse Jesus for second spot. I don't know if Bob can snipe them with that lack of hint info.
Especially with Bob doing this fight, I don't think it's possible.
Oh no, they actually might. So Herdez is just entering SDT, 113 minutes in. Bob actually is... Oh, he's going to be a couple minigames behind. It's hard to say. I think that the 2 minigames is about 2 minutes. Or like maybe it's like 2.5 minutes. Oh, never mind. Bob doesn't have Berserk Charge, is not doing that. So he has to do a longer fight.
Mm-hmm.
This worst fight actually might be the make or break difference a little bit.
Alright, so Rab is eating the bear. Alright, Rab, we need at least a, like, 3.5k here.
I believe.
Okay,
okay, that's okay. That's a 7 out of 10. Maybe like an 8 out of 10. Yeah, that is Ravspect on to final fights.
This is going to be tight. Just kind of, I'm trying to like watch load lists, see where everything is.
Yeah, I don't think Bob is beating out Herdez. Herdez entered SDT at like 113.24.
Yeah,
so
Bob I think unfortunately Bob is not gonna get last in this. But I think it's still up in the air for second, third.
How many domes? I think Bob would need maybe like 2 domes for someone to... okay, no, these guys actually take the domes, so never mind. Man, it's hard to say, because a lot of... you'll see a lot of these guys opt to actually not take a death and will take the dome. I wonder if they opt to do it this time. They accidentally, or don't calculate it, but they do get domed. Hard to say.
Honestly, a dome will make the difference between first and second if it comes up. If one gets it and one doesn't. Like, it's that tight, I think.
Alright. Let's see if Warehouse Jesus gets the second B skip. Ah, they got clipped.
No.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Those bees like to catch him. They like to. Alright. Seeing the last torn page. There it is.
Tigger gets bonked.
Of course he does. Can he skip the last setup? Oh, no. He just ran.
Yeah, I don't think he knows where the trigger is if you're coming from that angle.
Yeah.
It's a really weird angle.
It's that little point of that rock that you just kind of jump at. I'll tell you, that's watching the Masters Division is where I learned some of that. Oh man, look at the as they leave Spooky Cave, another enters. Oh.
So this is a it actually, one mistake in final fights could make the difference potentially.
Yeah.
Getting through Spooky Cave without opening a single chest is like 30-40 seconds. You go straight through it. Oh, Herdez, you gotta remember the animals.
Skip? They didn't get the people with them?
Yeah,
Eeyore's being a jerk. Oh.
Eeyore was way too far away, so you have to like, go out of your way to go back.
You have to flutter that so much to get them to come with you. And while we're saying all this, Rav is on to Armored Xemnas 2.
Oh my god, this damage. 54 magic, it's so nice.
Let me just get one explosion and take you a full health bar down. House. No.
Yeah, this is like a solid 40-second difference. Let's see if Herdez can make it up. Again, any small mistake can affect things super heavily.
1843 coming onto this spot right where they are. So I'm just kind of looking at their loadless times because Herdez is like their loadless is a little bit lower. It's gonna be tight.
Uh-oh. Okay. Rav is good.
The final thing is honestly,
Now,
if
119.40.
If Rav gets domed and the other two don't, that Rav could still get sniped here. He close.
Nah, you don't. Rav is a solid like 2 minutes ahead of everyone right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he's
I
pretty
forget
far
about
ahead.
that one more fight. I forgot about that one more fight. Yeah. I always forget about this fight that Warehouse Jesus is in.
Man, you forget about Engine Core. Engine Core is the scary part.
Well,
I've seen more people
I
die
try to
here
block
than
it out of my
everything else.
mind. I died there.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. I respect that. A reminder that Jesus is currently technically ahead. He's ahead by a solid maybe like 30 seconds. Maybe even 20. Let's see it when he enters the Armored 1 arena.
It's not much.
Oh no, Rav gets domed! We were just talking about it. We were just talking
Sorry,
about
Rav!
it.
That's on me. I commentator cursed this. That's my fault.
Alright, everyone blame Quat. Everyone blame Quat for that.
I'll take
it. It happened. It honestly happened.
Oh, they're taking the death as well.
That's okay. I hope that they don't take a second death, because that would be really rough. Like if they mess up again, that'd be really bad.
Yeah, Rav, I take full responsibility for the first dome. I take no responsibility after that.
Yeah, Herdez is having a rough time here in this engine. So 121.12 is when the timer stopped after Armored 1.
Okay, after Armored 1.
Yeah. Oh, Herdez actually might be making up time here. That's a 120.40 or 120.50 right now. Herdez is also sitting at 61 magic. I just realized Herdez is level 51. When did that happen? Oh my god, that melted. Oh, you went for a fire. This is fine.
Okay. Oh my gosh, they're ahead. Herdez is ahead.
The stat difference could make... They're even. They're literally tied. So, the issue now is you have such good stats. Reminder that you actually could potentially over-damage on Xemnas 1 on accident.
And there's Rav finishing. GG's to Rav.
Yeah, so Rav is guaranteed first place for this top 4 group race. But now it is actually a race for second. It is literally a race for second. So Warehouse Jesus is on to the final bit.
see when it goes to widescreen.
Can't believe Riku's dead.
122.42 approximately.
Yeah. Oh, I think Herdez might beat him out entering this arena. But again, it's just execution. If you mess up once, you are done. Oh, that's the mess up. Oh no. Oh no, where's Jesus? Oh, he gets dies. Oh god. That might be it. That
could be it.
You did not want to see Warehouse Jesus take a death if you're supporting him. Oh no, it's the aerial recovery and not listening to the voice line.
Oh, again, it could still go the other way though. If he doesn't get dome, or if he gets dome skip and Hernandez does get domed, it's just, oh my gosh.
Oh no, that death might be it. And this is turning nerves. Okay, you're fine with the ball if you're Herdez. You're straight to laser phase for Jesus. Just needs to be very careful here. Oh, you don't want to mistime those reflects. He's doing them a little late, so he's not getting the full damage. Oh, he doesn't have magic. Oh, he's losing so much time. Oh my god, this is...
Oh.
Herdez does this! Oh my god, Herdez got it. Herdez snipes it. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Trusting in the limit form and gets it. Wow.
Oh.
GG's to little Herdez. Congrats.
Oh, and Warehouse gets domed.
No.
The insult to injury.
Oh no. Man, not like this, dude. Oh no. Oh, I hate to see it, man.
Oh.
Well, what a close race till the end. It can't, man.
You can't get much closer than that. They were literally tied on time coming into the final fight.
Oh my god. What a close race. Wow. You know, we are gonna see though, Randomizer Jesus is gonna finish this off. Alright, gets it this time.
There it is.
That'll be GG's to Warehouse Jesus.
He misses it.
Honestly, a
Just
super
couple
tough
minutes.
race. Yeah. Man. In Masters, sorry, not Masters. In Wayfinders Vision, anything can happen. Everyone is just super close in skill level. It's those small little mistakes that actually rack up. Wow, what a comeback, or what is it? Comeback from behind victory? I don't know how to say that. I think that's how you say it.
That's come from behind victory.
Comeback. Yeah. Let's go with that.
Let's go with that. GG's to both of them, and Bob is coming into final fights now. As much of a loadless time difference as he has, still not enough. Super tight race by everyone.
Man, I'm just looking at this difference. Bob here really actually seems to be just having like a super rough time.
Yeah, the real rough time for him was when he decided to go to Pride Lands 2. Really fight that, and that final fight takes a while, especially when you don't have Berserk Charge. So
yeah,
a lot
some
of
time there.
Thrown there. Honestly, if Bob doesn't do that, I think we have a race for second, like between three.
Man, that would be insane. Like a three-way race for a second.
Yeah, like he was behind like real time, but because of that loadless, he would have really had a chance, I think, at a three-way for second.
And Bob will get on to... Oh wait, that was it. Never mind. I didn't realize he was actually on to the second seed. Or sorry, the second wave.
Yeah. We just watch Armors and this just get thrown into the lid.
Alright, Bob on through Armored 1. And I also can't believe that Rav had the what is it, the tech error at the beginning, didn't have the seed loaded, wasn't properly auto-tracking at the beginning, lost out on 3 early progression points. Imagine if Rav actually had those points. How things could have changed.
Like I said, Rav made the exact right plays you needed to going to STT, that tracking mistake actually may have gone in their favor a little bit. Because they didn't have certain things telling them, oh, I might need to go here. Who knows? But made the perfect play and made up so much time on everyone just making that STT call early enough and knowing, hey, I've got the torn page. I know where all the others are. I'm good. I can get out and go. And I think everyone else decided to do at least all the way through Pride Lands 1, costing them some time. Yes, that was a wild seed. That was a great seed. What you expect to see from our top 4 Wayfinder runners. Some amazing play. As we see final Zemnis of the night.
And the last Zemnis, hopefully, no dome. We'll get a lovely skip. I think everyone actually skipped, so that's super hype.
Yeah. So far, we've seen some domes, but everyone's taken the deaths to them.
Ooh, we'll throw that ether. Okay, got it. So this should be it. Yeah, and that would be GG's to Bob. Big congrats. And now we have our updated bracket. We have our top 4 is done, and we have our finals, which will be Ravspect and Little Herdez. So that'll be exciting to see when that happens. Big GG's again to Whereas She's in the Bob. We will see them in the top 4 of King of the Worlds. That should be exciting.
I cannot wait for that. Yeah.
That format's going to be a little nuts.
I told you beforehand, nuts. I've been practicing some of those like every day, and it's fun. And I can't wait to see also King of the Datas from our Masters. And I can't wait for these final 2, Rav and for Dez. That should be an awesome matchup.